How loyal Kevin was to his cousins, bro, that he felt like was brothers, and he was willing to die behind them, bro. You mean to tell me anytime a Heater went through something, he wouldn't have held you down equally too? Kevin would have held you down, bro, but you killed him early and kept Leon passive, aggressive ass around. Then he get into it, kill Scully and them kids. Got Scully baby mama chopping up people. FBI and feds threatening Franklin, looking for you, but yeah, he's putting up money behind hiding you around. Then the minute he need money, only thing you give him is 500K. That's after the fact. Then you had 3 million. You don't even get this man 1 million. Watch him fall dead on his face. No money. Lost his whole mind frame. Then you come back years later talking about I used to live here. How you doing, Saint? You all right, Frank? Nigga, I would have smacked the peach fuzz off your lip, bruh. You crazier than. And then I asked you for some money. I don't think your mama. I don't. Why you think your mama? Why you think your mama? Did she did it for? Nigga, what? I'm in the middle of a conversation asking you for some money, and you talking to me about my mama, nigga, who jacked the money plan. Nigga, just say you not finna give me the shit, okay, bro? Right? Just say you not finna give me the money, bro. What my mama got to do with any of this? Leon was a hoe, bro, this whole time, bro. Man Boy would even been more loyal. You don't think so? Man Boy never crossed Franklin. And the only time he wanted to step to him was when Leon was out of pocket. And even Franklin said Leon was wrong. And yet he still took Leon's side. Bruh, I can go on and on, bruh. So now you over here pulling guns on Louis, pulling guns on Leon. Now you up here telling him that you made him and the money that Leon made the same stuff Teddy did to you, basically. The same stuff. Then that push come to shove, you know for a fact I'm not lying about this. Had Jerome not died and y'all done fell off, you mean to tell me you and Jerome couldn't have took off to Africa and started all this over again? Y'all couldn't have part two this? Because think about it. Even though you had the weight and the plugs and the connects with Teddy, it's so many niggas who don't got pure Colombian connect work and they still are millionaires. So y'all niggas could have had this same shit popping already, bruh. Easily. Maybe not to a 70 million extent, but it would have still been, and dude would at least had some millions. Dude, they've been hustling for 6 seasons. Come on now, I'm not trying to hear that. You got rid of all the people who would have helped you bring your stuff back up. V robbed you. She did you greasy too, her little bug ass self. Then you got your boy looking for her. Then you saying her due date base was supposed to be 2 weeks, but she didn't lie to you about the baby though, because you said she hit you up and said she have a son. So basically, she just stole the money from you to take care of the child, basically, to have a better life, to escape this new ratchet conflict of interest of life that you brought her, basically. You done killed Teddy Daddy in front of her and everything. Put your hands on her throat. You promised that girl basically she could never be harmed. And yet she saw the exact things that everybody else had to see. She did right by doing what she did and dip it on you. What's she supposed to do? Raise your former $70 million child broke? Even she know that, even if she never even took that money from you, bruh, even the little baby things that she could afford now with that little 800K that's going to eventually run out, even that little money that she took now, she still would be watching her child grow up in a completely different lifestyle that she know her and the father didn't grow up in. Nigga, you had $70 million, bro. Y'all was buying property assets and buying out buildings from downtown, bro. She not finna be doing that in her new chapter of life. She probably finna keep her head down, keep a low profile, and keep as far as the distance from you as possible. Basically, there ain't gonna be no Franklin Jr. Nothing. That boy will have a completely different name from you. I promise you. Won't have your last name. Nothing. She ain't never finna let you visit him, see him, which is smart. My nigga Franklin became Lamar. Franklin Alton Jr. That nigga, dog, he did all that about his daddy, but then became his daddy. Then you talked all that stuff down about your daddy, how he ain't got no money to provide and all this little crazy stuff. But he died with more pride and more sense of respect and a self-awareness than you did. You literally died as a beggar. I mean, not died because you didn't die, but your character, the thing that makes Franklin Franklin, you died, bruh. That's not Franklin. A bottle to his head every time you see him. No ambition in life. dirty environment. That's not Franklin, bro. Leon petty, bro. He is, bro. I mean, I can't blame him because if you would have enabled him by giving him some more money, he would just came back and asked for everything till you had nothing. Look at the route that he was going. But then again, as good as a hustler Franklin is, who knows, bro? A hot 1 million in your hand after realizing everything fell apart, he might have still been sane had you gave him that money. Think about it. Because the next thing he found out was that he got robbed from V. That's more stuff. Throwing his brain pattern off. Had he at least had something, because then he got the calls with the stocks and the portfolio that he bought with the downtown buildings and stuff, and that collapsed. Everything collapsed, and all you had to do was just keep him rolling. And the only thing he had left to keep him rolling was a bottle. Till you turn out, look back, he's now an alky, lost, gone, a shell of himself. I'm shocked he even remember anything about the CIA. You see him talk nothing about the business when he met Leon, nothing about Jerome, nothing about his daddy. Cussed his mama out, so you know that relationship done. The man talking about Sissy let him stay in the house. Bro, that's the same house that if she signed the papers for, you wouldn't even be having nowhere to stay right now. That's the exact same house he tried to get her to sign off on. Y'all remember when he went to the prison? It's the same house. Franklin fell off, bro. When they said snowfall, yeah, bro, it was snowfall. Avalanches and some more coming down the hill, bro. It was, yeah, it was some snowfall, all right. Teddy got killed. And then you didn't even see the scene with Louis. They cut that out the thing. You gotta Google it. Type in Auntie Louie is on the run. They cut that out of it. Yep. So if anybody rewatching and just don't feel like watching on TV and you watching off YouTube or clips or anything like that, Louie on the run. She hiding in some mixed couples like farm or some big old like ranch type of property or something. And the CIA people still looking for her. They ain't looking for nobody else but her that we've seen so far. Yeah. Franklin act like they called him, but we don't even know if Franklin on his right mind to tell. Talking about they be watching me in undercover car. Bro, we watched you walk up a whole block with Leon and nobody followed you, bro. Stop it. Leon was in the game with you. Why had they never followed him? If that's the case, wouldn't they be happy to see him linked up with you so we can get him the minute we see him with you? Just off the strength of y'all past? Think about it, bro. That stage is over. They probably done saw you on the undercover car and was like, bro, he's crazy. And they probably didn't just, oh, we saw him one day and oh, he's crazy and wrote it off. They've been watching you. And at the point where they realize you done in the head, they don't care. They done. But already got the KGB dude, Teddy dead. Your mama, they basically freeze framing her from talking. She couldn't really speak in court because they didn't want her to. It's pretty much over, bro. You know, Leon not finna go to no technical stuff. It's done, bro. Everybody took an L except Wanda. And Louis, bro, I feel so bad for Louis. She basically will never get her life started ever again. Basically. And she won't. Them people had to lie for her. And imagine how much you got to repay them for lying, even if you're a hard worker and was working for them and a good character person. You literally is like they slave or they do girl. Depending on the type of harder character that they got. Some people, they'll find you in a pinch and they'll be like, well, okay, you know, we'll help you out. And some people that still take advantage of you. So she over there hiding under stuff and going from pillow to post to place. She can't even make legit money, bro. Her life is done, bro. And I don't even remember Louis taking on money with her when she was on the run after she killed Berkeley. And she put that on herself. One thing she had to do is take flight. Yeah, you could have got some crime charges linked up behind that mess with Teddy, but then again, who's there to prove it? Franklin's crazy. Sissy, she's not gonna really assess to that. That's gonna get you jammed because they ain't even letting her speak. Who's gonna really get you in trouble besides the body you newly caught yourself by killing Berkeley? You didn't have to kill him because I could have sworn she killed him. So yeah, bro, she tripping, bro. And that's crazy. As much body Scully done, I guess they keep that in the hood because he ain't got to deal with none of that. They ain't mention Scully name or nothing. So he was good, I guess. Oh, and then what else happened on there? Uh, Let me see. I don't understand why Leon didn't take off with Wanda. Then Leon basically still in the hood. His big Leon, you can tell you a disloyal nigga. You care more about strangers and homeless niggas who walk up and down the street every day. Every day. And I get it, because I care about the homeless and strangers too. Anybody can be in that position. You gotta shoot anybody. You don't never know how life can change. You could be up tomorrow, down the next day. But what I don't get is you care more about the shelter than Franklin. Seriously, bruh. You care more about that shelter than Franklin, bruh. Because why would you even go to Africa and come back, bruh, to the same neighborhood? It wasn't to see Franklin like that, bruh. You still doing work around that shelter. Franklin was just a side trip on the way back to checking on that shelter, bruh. And there would be no shelter without Franklin helping you make that money. That is so cold-blooded, bruh. I will die for my friends. The good ones, I ride for all of them. And you know good well, the average person who you can make statements for like that, they won't do it for you. It's the saddest thing, bro. Franklin literally was willing to bite the bullet for you. And this is what he get in the end. This is what he get in the end. Now, I get why his mama be like that, because you visit this woman in prison, probably facing life, maybe even the needle or the death penalty, same death. Twice, you visit this woman twice, and each time it was all about yourself. That'll throw mama off too. Even when you talk to Leon, you still couldn't come to grips why the real reason why she killed Teddy, bruh. You was gonna let this man walk, come back and probably hunt her back down after killing her husband, as long as you got your bread and you and V can run off and live happily ever after. Bro, that was so selfish. And then that was breaking a pact that Gustavo made with you and risking his whole family too, because you were supposed to knock Teddy off in order to keep him protected. You got so short-sighted. All you cared about was that money. Couldn't get it and went crazy. That's what you get. Oh, well, bruh. Snowfall, the end.